of you haven't been around long enough to remember when George W. Bush joked about Bomb Iran and sang this song, Bomb Iran, or the number of calls to bomb Iran over our history were never done because there's a reason for that. Everyone knows what happens when you poke the bear of a regime like Iran in that way as opposed to using economic sanctions. There's a fellow on here used basically, I think, because the makers or whoever paid him to make the video think he looks something like Barack Obama. This guy uses a quote from Barack Obama that he made during his debate with then Senator Mitt Romney in 2012, talking about the dangers of Iran as a producer of nuclear weapons. Look, President Obama didn't say bomb Iran. President Obama didn't outright bomb Iran when he was president. He used economic sanctions against Iran. He used negotiations. He used a number of tools that, on the whole, were nonviolent. And where there were strikes, they were of a very coordinated and specific and tiny nature. He didn't go blasting off to the world press, oh, hey, here's what I did. Okay? He was, in other words, smart about it. That's not Trump. Donald Trump is trying to cause chaos, and it doesn't mean he's got it figured out. The only thing Donald Trump wants to appear is as if he is in control of the world, he's king of the world, and all of these other events are happening because of him. And if he can't quite influence in some way where he gets attention, he acts. Now, that's not the way a president is supposed to be. And that's the number one problem. And it's a problem that a number of people are really just kind of catching on to now, including that whole audience. And I think it was Bedford, Maryland, with Senator Bernie Sanders. So this act that he did endangers my friends in Tel Aviv. And I say that because, thanks to my friend Yal Tamar, in 2006, I was on the advisory board of a new video company called Vidoko, one of the first micro vlog video companies. Where were they based? Tel Aviv. Did I have to fly there? No, we met via Zoom. But I digress. My point is, for me, it's particularly disturbing that my friends are put in jeopardy in this way because of President Trump. And I'm not anti-Arab either when I speak this way, because I have a number of friends who have lost families in Gaza. So it hurts both ways. We are not supposed to be instigating wars or being the person that strikes the match that causes the war to escalate. That's what Trump has done. Trump's action solves nothing. It just makes things worse. And yet he thinks he's right to do this, and he's not. And someone at some point in Congress, some group, some people have to take action to put the brakes on the president because he's going too far. He is so interested in making sure that the attention comes to him that he's one step from making an action that will lead to our destruction if he doesn't knock it off. He's acting in a way that just is not sane. I dare I say that. It's hard for me to say that. It really is. But what would you say? Okay? No one in their right mind bombs Iran. You say these things politically. You make it difficult for them to develop, a nuclear stronghold, right? You have the defense mechanisms in place to stop them when they do, but you don't go in and outright do what we did, especially since they haven't attacked the United States. And really, let's face it, they haven't. Netanyahu is happy because Donald Trump's action keeps him in power for I don't know how long, when it's quite clear that they need a regime change to somebody who is a lot less willing to get Israel into trouble. He is all too willing to sacrifice Israel's literal reputation as the birthplace of Jesus and all that goes with it, okay, for his own ambitions, his own current political ambitions. That's wrong. All right? That is straight up wrong. This is not the way to go. There are a number of people, some call them MAGA, but I happen to agree with them. Why do we have to be involved in every little skirmish that comes up? Why do we have to accelerate it? We do not have any business doing that. And yet Donald Trump just had to make sure that his name was mentioned. And oh, so he jumps in and does what he did. Oy boy. Okay? I really am afraid. I fear for my friends in Tel Aviv. God bless them. And I also starting to fear for us here too. Because if the president is allowed to continue what he's doing by Congress, and Congress must stop him, if Congress doesn't take any action at all, he's going to do something even worse. Mark my words. We have to get this stopped. We have to bring our president back home to where he does things that make sense. This is not one of them. And again, I don't care what you tell me or anybody else. We were never supposed to bomb Iran at all, okay? That wasn't in the cards. All right, subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennyReport.com. Thanks. Whew, man.